Right now at midday, surveying the damage from yesterday's storm. Some areas were hit extremely hard. The National Weather Service confirming at least one EF2 tornado. We have team coverage with crews across the southeast side of Harris County, staying on top of recovery efforts. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota. Deer Park officials are set to give an update on the damage in the area. We, of course, will bring that to you live as soon as it happens. You can see the staggered box there on your screen. That is a live picture of the podium. Meantime, let's go out to our Brittany Jeffer. She has been in Deer Park all morning. Brittany, what are you seeing right now in that area?
Andy, we've seen a lot of devastation, a lot of mess out here this morning. We've talked to people since dawn who have been out here helping their friends, helping their neighbors, trying to pick up the debris. Many who called Deer Park home are cleaning up today after a tornado tore through the community.
It happened so fast.
90 seconds.
And it lasted, people were like, oh, it didn't last very long. Man, it lasted about 90 seconds, and that is the longest 90 seconds of my life. You're fearing for your life and your kids, and your animals, and it sounds like your whole world is ripping apart, and all I could do was scream for her.
Judith Davis and her daughter made it out okay, but today they're lending a hand to help friends who are also assessing what's left.
Shingles missing. There was a shed that's completely gone. Our fence is gone. Our windows are shattered out.
Mark McVeigh captured the destruction on his phone.
Wow. I mean, it went from being, wow, look at that strong wind to, wow, holy cow, I hope this tree doesn't fall on me. Ended up falling on my house instead.
This is a look at the damage at his house. Up and down the blocks, we found people picking up debris and tree limbs, while others stood watch. The maintenance manager at St. Hyacinth Catholic Church says the extensive damage is a safety concern.
Right now, I'm just keeping people off the property, just making sure nobody comes poking around the debris, gets hurt, or takes things.
So again, that press conference with Deer Park city leaders has just started. Let's go ahead and listen in.
Crews can have access to that. It's going to be interesting how all that goes, but we are here to support them getting our power restored. Far as debris in the region, our public works is working overtime, and we're being supported by a lot of agencies and or local municipalities and assisting us with getting our debris picked up and out of the way, mainly with the focus being so Centerpoint can have access to all the areas that they need to have. We've got TDM here supporting us from the state, and I appreciate their support in helping us do a lot of the assessment. So we've been contacted by most of our federal and state officials, and we appreciate all their support. I appreciate the county and their support in helping us and assisting us. As far as the immediate needs, most of our city facilities are closed today, and we'll be assessing later today if we'll be able to open tomorrow. Most of our city facilities are without power. We're still running on generators, so obviously, like I said a minute ago, for the next 24 hours, allowing Centerpoint to do their job. I know they've staged up with approximately 24 crews overnight, and they were bringing in additional resources here approximately around noon. So everything for the next little bit is going to be cleaning up debris and getting Centerpoint the access they need to start repairing the last areas. I know they restored a lot of the transmission lines, so if you had no damage, a lot of facilities, their power's been restored. We do have an across the board, a multi-agency response from DPS to TDM to Centerpoint to National Weather Service to Task Force 1. And I communicated with the governor last night, and I appreciate his call and support to our city. I've been in contact with most of the regional mayors. I know Mayor Pasadena Wagner and the mayor of Baytown, the two other cities I think that have been most impacted. So we're all working closely together to make sure we get our communities restored as quickly as possible. For any aspect of a media request, you can reach out to me at mayor@deerparktx.org. We've also transitioned our city website to be a news outlet, and that's at deerparktx.gov/tornado 2023. So any aspect of updates we'll be putting on there, and we're obviously going to be submitting additional press releases later in the day as information becomes available. So obviously it's been a rapid scenario that occurred very rapidly. We're just grateful that we again had no casualties, but that's the latest on where we're at in regards to what is going on currently right now.
What is the biggest challenge you're facing right now? You know, what are you need more of, or, you know, you have all kinds of assistance, EMS for the nursing home patients and all. Just what is the
biggest challenge, I think, right now immediately is getting power restored, so a lot of facilities can get back up and running, so the services can be provided. I know TDM's already working with us. We've got a QR code on how residents can get resource help to them individually, and we're getting a lot of calls right now. We don't want to set too much up here in Deer Park per se until we get as much of the power restored.
Do you have information too?
You are listening to Deer Park officials give an update on storm damage. They are working on getting debris picked up in the city so that CenterPoint crews can have access to get the power restored. City facilities are currently running on generators. Officials saying, thank goodness there were no casualties as a result of yesterday's storm. We are continuing to stream this news conference for you live on click2houston.com and on the KPRC2 Plus live stream.